Hi and welcome to Scott's Inverts. Remember to hit that subscription button if you're not subscribed. Now a £50 mystery box from Bugs and Beyond. Full disclosure at the end of this video. We also take a look while we're unboxing at their website. Without further ado, let's crack it open, see what we got. So let's get into the £50 mystery box from Bugs and Beyond. I've took the top off because it had my name and address on. Now to the right is their actual website, and I thought it was really important to include this because a mystery box doesn't do it justice. Now this is a note inside. It says, "Hey Scott, hope you enjoy this £50 mystery box. Best wishes, Mark and Claire," with all their details to the left there as well. And I'll also include the links down in the description. Now this heat pack here, still nice and warm. And now I don't open boxes till I come back from work, so this was delivered in the morning and unboxed at about 8:30, 8:45 on an evening. Now first things out of the box is looking like an invert of some form. I've kind of got a good idea of what type of invert it is, especially seeing as I reviewed the website before the box actually came. But we shall have a look. I've got a feeling the wife, is going to love these. And yeah, she is. So these are the Armadillion species flavor marginatus crete. We've got 5 of those, and they're on the website for £15. And next up we have what I think is going to be another Isopod species. That first one we haven't actually got. The wife hasn't got in her collection. So that's really positive and absolutely awesome. And if I can get into this one, these are exceptionally packed. Cubarius species papaya ×5, £9. Now towards the end of the video we do get these out, and I'll try and get the camera in there nice and close for you guys as well. Now I don't know if you was looking at that website as we was starting the video off, but the website does a lot of jumping spider kind of accessories and equipment, as well as some other things. So I'm kind of expecting maybe some of that in here, and if it is, we're gonna have to get ourselves a jumping spider at the next show. Aha, this is absolutely awesome. So this is the Jelly Pot Rock. So what we do with this is literally as you see it, it's 3D printed. The jelly pot goes in the side of it, and you put that in the enclosure with your beetles or your feeders, or even any kind of animal that requires a jelly pot. That is pretty damn awesome. I kind of really like the idea of it, because in previous times I've took the top off of a jelly pot, put it on the side, and what happens, it just gets full with soil and full with substrate. So with it keeping it off the ground, we might not have that issue. Now this is the acorn house and wooden ledges. So if you're a jumping spider fan, this should get straight to your heart. Now these are absolutely awesome. Even if it's not a jumping spider, if it's a small true spider, or you simply want to decorate the enclosure, these 3D objects are pretty damn cool. So this is one of the ledges. They pull apart just like that with magnets. So the piece on the left looks like it's got a little handle, would go on the outside of the enclosure, and then the ledge on the inside. And again, the same with the acorn hide. They go, the small piece would go on the outside of the enclosure, and the hide on the inside. So then you can literally position it anywhere you want in that enclosure. And these are generally used by jumping spider enthusiasts, and I've been saying it for a long time about getting a jumping spider. I think we might have to get 1 or 2 now. Now this is literally the most amazing seed pod I've ever seen in my life. This is absolutely awesome. You can see how it opened up and released those seeds. This will not, and I can't stress this enough, this will not be going in an enclosure. I think that is absolutely gorgeous. That will be going in the front room, up on the shelf, all by itself, as literally like you would a piece of artwork. It's absolutely awesome. Now when it comes to the 3D printed bits and bobs, I don't know the prices, I don't know the values, so you're going to have to let me know down in the comments. Now this is the mixed feeding bowls, ledges. These are absolutely awesome. The really small one, these type are going to be absolutely awesome for the isopods, especially if they've got stairs that go up and then down inside. So you'll be able to watch your isopods kind of going up and down those to go and get food, which I think is pretty cool. Also, I mean, you can fill these up for your beetles, your mealworms, your feeders, whatever you want. Absolutely awesome. And again, down in those comments, let me know if you think 50 quid, if this is a bargain or not. I'll be really interested to see what you think. And the next one is mushroom shelves. Now again, these are pretty epic, more aimed at those jumping spider enthusiasts. And again, these split apart with the magnets, so one part goes on the outside of the enclosure, and then the larger part goes on the inside. And those magnets are pretty strong as well. These look pretty cool. I mean, if you're doing a naturalistic enclosure, I don't think these would look out of place. Nice and shiny, just to create that little bit of artistry when you were creating an enclosure. These are pretty nice. What else have we got in that box? Well, give me 2 seconds to get my hands back in there. I'll show you. Another one of these beautiful little pouches. And a bigger object just down there. So we'll have a look at these. This is the Batty coffin and black sparkly ledges. And again, jumping spider enthusiast. I'm gonna just have to get 2 or 3 jumping spiders now, aren't I? But these, I actually really like these, because if you want a kind of a gothic-y type themed enclosure, just check these out. So you've got the coffin there, and again the back comes off, so that will go on any part of the enclosure. Back in piece on the outside, the coffin on the inside, and then you've got the black ledges to match as well. As that is pretty damn cool. I always said I was never a fan of like the playgrounds and things for the jumping spiders, but you never know. Let's just wait and see. That's all I'm gonna say. But that is pretty cool. Now this larger package is actually 3D printed water dishes. Again, with like almost like steps coming out of the water dish, so if your invert goes in, it can find its way back out again. A small one and a large one. The great thing about these is if you want to raise humidity in an enclosure and use a larger water dish, it really does help. But they do fit in the corner. So if you've got a square enclosure, that water dish or the bigger water dish will just pop straight into the corners, looking absolutely awesome. Now we'll go over what's in this box. We'll give you a full disclosure at the very end of this video, and we are going to go and take a look at those 2 species of isopod that came in the box as well as. So first up, we had the seed pod, and again, I'm not going to put that in enclosure. I really like it. It looks absolutely awesome. That is going on my IKEA unit in the front room. We had the Batty coffin enclosure, or hide, sorry, as well as the matching enclosure shelves. They're pretty damn epic. And again, if you do buy a lot of this 3D printed accessories and stuff like that, you guys are going to have more knowledge about the kind of value of this box. So let me know down in those comments. And again, full disclosure at the end of this video, that is the acorn hide as well. So we've got enough. Well, we've got 2 hides. We've got a small water dish and a large water dish, loads of ledges, loads of mushrooms. We could actually get 2 jumping spiders and have 2 epic enclosures with the accessories that are in here. It's got me thinking, how can I mix naturalistic looking with the 3D printed equipment and really kick off a jumping spider enclosure? Let me know if you've got any ideas again yourselves. These were the mushroom shelves. Really like that mirrored effect on those. That I think is pretty cool. Again, those magnets are quite strong for their size. Really surprising. We also got the feeding dishes, and again, I just think our isopods are going to look absolutely epic, climbing in and out of those for their dinner. And the enemy, the wife's already eyeing those up. Now, we also got the Cubarius species papaya, and we've got 5 of those in here, so we're going to have a quick look, see if we can't find 1 or 2, and there's one going across the top. Just look. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Little beauty. Now, that's not the only species of Isopod. As you know, we got another one in this box as well. And that was the Armadillion Flavio Marginentus Cret. We got 5 of those as well, and they're valued at £15. So we've got £24 just in those Isopods. And just look at those. Black with literally like somebody's just gone over with golden sprinkles and just put a few on the backs of these guys. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh my word. Those 2 species of isopods, I guess, you know, I might know somebody in the house that's slightly into isopods, so they'll be disappearing into the enemy's collection, no doubt. Again, let me know what you think. Down, oh, we forgot this other ledge as well, but let me know down in those comments what you think to the value of this box, £50 mystery for box from Bugs and Beyond. Boom! Bugs and Beyond, £50 mystery box. It is now empty. Absolutely awesome. There's a lot of stuff in there that I am not familiar with, especially when it comes to the prices, so I'm going to need you guys in the comments to let me know downstairs what you think. I thought the pack here was absolutely amazing. The heat pack was still nice and warm, and I received that here at around 9-10 o'clock in the morning, and it wasn't until about 8:45 on the evening that I actually managed to unbox because of going to work and such like. Anyway, full disclosure, the company actually contacted myself and asked me if I would kindly do a review video. Now, a lot of companies and individuals contact myself about me doing a review video, and I always say this: if you want to send something for free, do not expect that's going to be a good review from myself. I'm just not one of those people, and normally that is the end of the conversation. I never hear anything back. But because I think it's really important that if there's any good points to tell you guys, but if there's anything negative, I've also got to pick up on that as well. So that's why with this video, I'm going to let you guys review it in those comments. So if you're watching this and you've got something to say about the mystery box, the price, the content, let me know down in those comments, and then other people will also be able to read your opinion on it as well. I personally think not too bad. The isopods themselves were what, £15, £9, so that's what, £24, and then 26 quid on the rest of it, all those 3D printed things, as well as that seed pod. And again, I'm not great on the pricing of 3D printed things and stuff like that, but I know there's a lot of 3D printed jumping spider accessories on their website, and that's kind of got me thinking. I've overlooked jumping spiders for probably about 8 or 9 years. I've kind of put them to the sidelines going, I don't want anything to do with them really. And I've been thinking, how can I say that I love spiders if I'm not also prepared to give those jumping spiders a try? So with Taunton, literally this Sunday, I think I might have to get myself one. I'm going to probably not get a tiny sling. I want to get a kind of mid-range size jumping spider. So I'm looking maybe at a Regal, probably about halfway to maturity. And we'll set it up, we'll get some of those mushrooms in there. Definitely going to be using that coffin. But I'm not going to be doing the fake grass. I want it kind of natural feel to it, as well as putting those 3D printed stuff in there as well. I think natural feel enclosures is where my mind's always at. You guys know that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've liked this video, drop me a like. And again, if you think this mystery box for £50 was good value for money or not good value for money, let me know down in those comments, and hopefully see a lot of you at the Taunton show this weekend. Oh my God, it's going to be a good one. Anyway, thank you again so much for watching, and as always, we shall see you again on the next one.